You would know that Angel Reese has just been suspended for the entire season and fined over $1.2 million for what she just did, as she was caught saying the Z word on live TV. Now,
Caitlin Clark, she will be missing Friday's game due to her continued groin injury, and Angel Reese has been suspended for Friday's game after getting assessed a technical foul Wednesday night for pimp slapping Aaliyah Edwards.
Angel Reese has been suspended, and now she won't be on the court when the Chicago Sky face the Indiana Fever. This moment is extremely difficult for her. Recently, she drew attention by criticizing her teammates, but as soon as the backlash grew intense, she quickly tried to backtrack. Now, her absence from this big matchup has made the situation even more dramatic. The question is this just a rookie mistake that spun out of control? Or has Angel fallen under the weight of her own words? The situation has truly become tangled.
Angel Reese receives her 8th tech, which will prohibit her from playing against the Indiana Fever. And 2, she's in some pretty hot water with her teammates about the Chicago Tribune article.
Cathy Engelbert was convinced she had found the recipe for success. Sitting in her commissioner's chair, maybe even sketching WNBA logos on a piece of paper, she decided that the best way to spotlight the league was to repeatedly showcase a 5-game rivalry between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky. After all, who would complain about watching the same matchup 5 times in one season? Balance and variety were forgotten. Cathy went all in on repetition, as if this were some old TV show being replayed again and again.
Cathy Engelbert tried to rig the cards in the WNBA's favor by having the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky go head-to-head 5 times this season. Unfortunately for Cathy Engelbert, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese will only be going head-to-head 1 of those 5 times, and that time has come.
The whole thing was built around one idea: Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. A rivalry that was promoted everywhere as the miracle that would breathe new life into women's basketball, hyped up like a heavyweight fight. But the Real story turned out differently. Out of 5 games, the 2 stars faced each other only once. Just once. Caitlin Clark has been stuck on the injury list for so long, it feels like a Netflix show trapped in endless production. And Angel Reese? She's been suspended so many times it's as if the league gave her a personal timeout chair. Engelbert didn't deliver a rivalry, she delivered a failed sequel. Just like Titanic 2, sinking right from the start.
How did that happen? How did we get here? What she just said, the national championship game. We were not talking about Caitlin Clark before Angel Reese walked up to her, did.
Lads, Angel Reese is currently about to be suspended. She has 7 technical fouls on the season. And if this was last season, in a 44-game season, she would have already been suspended. She would have already been suspended. And it is genuinely one of the funny things about this is that her fans are arguing that none of the techs are warranted. They are all warranted.
So why wasn't Angel Reese on the court Friday night? The reason was simple: suspension. After she landed a spinning backhand on Aaliyah Edwards, as if she were auditioning for a UFC contract. Boxing out and proper positioning? All forgotten. Angel went straight into Mortal Kombat mode. And it wasn't just some ordinary slap to the front, it was a backhand. A strike that could easily be called the most disrespectful gesture in human history. This wasn't just contact, it was centuries of defiance and attitude packed into a single flick of the wrist.
Damn, she packed her up, bro.
So Aaliyah was...
She low-key packed her up. It was so sly. Oh, shoot. Dang, Angel. Man, this is horrible timing if she get this 8th technical. I think they're going to give her a technical. Getting suspended for a game after what she said about her team basically being trash and needing new players, man. Yeah, that's a tech. Dang. So she's going to be suspended. This is all just bad timing, bro. Bad timing. She.
In her head. That's right. Angel Reese didn't use the front of her hand. Angel Reese went with the back of her hand and bow right across Aaliyah Edwards' head. I will let